Say something real quick to all my lone wolves and people that's on the journey and people that's caught up in a little situation or little problems and stuff like that. Being alone is not a bad thing. I want you to know that. Being alone is not a bad thing. I know that isolation is bad based on certain principles and certain ways of life. To isolate yourself is bad for a long period of time, but isolation for short periods of time is great because it gives you time to reflect and to get your thing together. So sometimes it's best to lone wolf for a second. Lone wolf, take time out to get your thing together, to be alone. Block everybody out, block out everybody's energy, block out everybody's moods, and just focus on what you have to do. Sometimes that's very, very vital for your development in life. And I commend people that's on their path and being a lone wolf, because when you're a loner, you put certain things in perspective. I don't want you to feel like you're depressed or to get depressed or feel like you need somebody or you need a relationship or you need this to make your life better. No, all you need to do is fix yourself, because once you fix yourself, that will bring others to you. That's going to help you better yourself in the long run. So embrace the lone wolf, but you can't embrace it all your life. I'm not saying that because that's like some monk type thing, unless you want to go that route. I'm talking about in the everyday average life of a human being, it's good to be alone sometimes, and to reflect and to gather your thoughts and get your thing together and get it moving. Because when you saturate yourself with people, keep in mind, people are draining. They got, like I said, the energy dumpers. Check that one out. And then you got people that are vampires that will leech off you. So you have to sometimes take the time for yourself and just be alone and embrace your lone wolf. Don't let it depress you. Don't let it feel like, I'm a lonely person. I don't have nobody in my life. If you're feeling like that, that means you're not comfortable with yourself. So find some things to do. Find some things that are productive and do them. Stay busy and be productive. That's the Progress or Death movement. Stay busy and be productive. If you're busy, you wouldn't worry about being alone. If you have things set up for you to do, that's your company right there. So make your company your progress. Make your company the things that you need to get done. Because if you look at a long list of things you haven't done because you're busy around other people, you understand what I'm talking about. Sometimes those people keep you from what you got to do because they want to do things that has nothing to do with your progress. So try to focus on what you have to do and get it done. That's your company, and then come out and do what you're supposed to do with them when the time is right. That's what life is about. Progress. If you're not making progress, then what are you doing? What's the whole purpose? What's your purpose? What's your agenda? What's your movement? What's your goals? Make the things you have to do your company and get them done, because at the end of the day, you're responsible for you, and you have to take care of you, and you will be held accountable for things that you did do or things you did not do. Remember that. So being alone is not a bad thing. You're born alone, you're gonna die alone. So make sure you're comfortable in your own skin first before you start soaking up all these people. Make sure you're comfortable in your own skin before you soak up other people, because if you're not, you're going to continue to look for validation and company from others, and that's not going to help you in life. Make sure you're good first, and then you can move on. So embrace the lone wolf. I embrace the lone wolf. I like being alone, although it's a bad thing for me because I passed those stages. But from time to time, I go into my lone wolf. I'm not saying it's bad down here. Not in America, because in America I already have my things set up. So from time to time, I go lone wolf. But down here, I need the company, I need the help, but at the same time, these individuals down here, they move very, very shifty. And they have a funny vibe and demeanor about themselves, and everybody's and it's like, not everybody, but a lot of people are crabbing in the barrel and in a rat race with each other, so they compete with each other. So I'm in a competition at the same time while I'm trying to build allies. But this is not about me, this is about you. Embrace the lone wolf and go on the hunt, go on the mission, and do what you're supposed to do as a man. Because at the end of the day, all we can do is do what we have to do. So I'm about to go to work. Snoop. Look. Yeah. I'm about to go to work. Get it in. It's cool in here. Carry on.